Here we go. Welcome on in, everybody. We're here. We're back with Power Beyond. Previously, our adventurers had come back after a time away. They finished up what they needed to do with Agatha and made a couple extra stops. Had a couple fun laughs, good times, killing zombies. But when they returned, they found out that the Redbrand ruffians had, well, roughed up everyone at the inn and actually kidnapped, took prisoner. They took Trilena and Pip. And in a bout of upset and anger and anguish, the team went into the secret passageway that was presented to Trij to sneak in and try and, I don't know, take care of the ruffians once and for all. Become the heroes of Phandalin. As they walked into this cave entrance, a cold breeze filling the air, what is that? Yes, that's the faint aroma of decaying flesh. They come across a crevasse that divides the cave, flanked by two rough stone columns. Ceiling's about 10 to 20 feet high in places. And you can just make out a few wooden bridges across the chasm. And as they make their way in, Kaine, Wranran, and Nyapith, but not Trij, all hear in the back of their heads this little voice that whispers,
So what do we have here?
Nyapith's gonna pull up short and go, something's weird. Something weird's going on.
Maybe it's
Nyapith,
just a cave.
Nyapith. Roll me a deception check.
Deception check.
Deception check, please.
Ooh, I'm actually better at that. Sick. Oh, hell yeah, that's a dirty 20, bud.
Nice.
Okay. Try as you were saying.
Oh, I was just saying, what do you mean it's weird? It's just a cave.
No, you didn't hear that?
Okay,
Or
so
what?
I'm not the only one that heard that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you
What?
heard.
What are you guys talking about?
There was a voice.
Kaine has just gotta straight out pull out his bow and have it like readied if something, or just readied.
Kaine. Kaine, make me a deception check.
That's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, guys, seriously. I know that I talk about voices a lot, but like hearing people who don't normally hear voices, but then I don't.
And then
I haven't heard from Sam in like a while.
and
to
one
be
will
completely
pull out
honest.
his sword. One would pull out both his swords. Like, this is the one time, Trash, this is one time you didn't hear anything.
Yeah, no. Sam hasn't talked to me for a bit. But I haven't really talked to him either because I've had you guys to talk to, and so I don't know. We should get. We should figure this out, though. We should get going.
Wranran,
Yeah.
make me You want to guess?
Oh, please don't be animal handling.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, no. Deception check, please.
Hell yeah, bud.
Better get that dirty 20.
10.
Damn.
You know, dirty 20 and a half. It's the same thing.
Close enough.
Oh, so you are a tricky bunch. What brings you here?
Again, everyone but Trij. Trij, just you don't hear that voice.
Yeah.
Nyapith is when the voice starts talking, Nyapith is gonna put out a hand, just eyes wide, like kind of like motioning stop to everyone, and then do one of these, like a don't respond.
What's it saying?
Nyapith's gonna get low next to Trij and whisper in Trij's ear. Listen, Trij, we're not trying to mess with you. Something weird's going on. But this voice seems to not know why we're here. So we're gonna try and just not give it any information, okay?
But okay.
I'm very unsettled by this turn of events. It's not great. And then she's gonna
can
stand up.
But I see you.
And look at Wranran and Kaine.
All right.
I want to scan the room for something, anything, someone.
Yeah, do a perception check.
24.
The voice is in your head. The cave is particularly quiet. All you can really hear is like your own voices talking to each other in the narrow outlet where you are. However, at about 11 o'clock from where you're facing, you can just barely make out the faint trickle of pebbles coming from the rock right here.
I hope your thieves skills are really good right now. So I'm just gonna look at him. I'm like,
I assuming that means go off and to the left.
I'm just gonna, and I'm going to just take another step forward. Can I actually move forward?
Yep.
And ready my bow at that corner and just wave.
As you're doing that, make another deception check for me.
11. Not as pretty.
recruits after all. You've come to rescue the prisoners.
Right. And then I will move forward to about right in the square to the dead left of Kaine.
Right here?
There.
Forgot to turn that off. Yep. You're good.
Go for it. Go for it, Trij.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Sam, can you hear the voice that everybody else is hearing? Because I can't hear the voice. That seems weird because I can hear you, but nobody else can hear you. And so, can you hear the voice?
Voice, huh? Oh, yeah. I think something was trying to get in. I didn't know what it was, so yeah, I wasn't gonna let it in. Do you want to hear the voice?
I don't think so. Everybody seems pretty scared of it. So maybe not, but
Yeah, if it is what I think it is, it's creepy. You don't want to hear it.
okay. Well, if it says something important, could you tell me?
Oh, I can't really hear it either. I just know it's trying to like knock into your head a little bit there.
Okay, then I think it's probably safer if it's not, because I mean, if everybody else can hear it, they'll tell me.
Yeah,
Something real important.
I'm sure they're gonna communicate with you everything you need to know. I wouldn't worry about it. But hey, if anything happens, just remember it's always a good idea to run to fight another day.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can help if I can, but I'd prefer not to. But, just be careful.
Okay. But they've got my friend, so I'm gonna...
They're pretty good,
I'm gonna do what I can to help my friend, but I will take your advice under advisement. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing though. I don't think I want to hear the voice. Thanks, Jim.
No problem.
I think our goose is cooked.
Sam can't hear the voice either, but he says that he's not letting it happen for me.
Just so I'm clear, Trij does have those conversations out loud with Sam, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I was gonna
Nyapith would just kind of, I gathered that.
But you guys can't hear Sam. You only hear my side.
Exactly. But based on what Trij was saying, I think Nyapith put together at least what Trij thinks is happening, right? Like, I mean, if they know we're here, I think the name of the game is speed, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. I have a bad feeling about this. And Nyapith's gonna kind of like motion for Trij to move forward.
I'm trying.
As you two are moving up, Nyapith, make a deception check for me.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a 19 plus 4. What's that? 23?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kaine is just gonna move up one more.
As you move up, Kaine, you see casually hanging out, just chilling above the rafters there. Not the rafters, but on the rock. And I'll show this to everyone.
What a cutie!
Not the word I would use.
That's
One singular unit.
that's an adjective. All right. A Nothic with one C.
I'm gonna. Can I shoot at it?
You can try.
I will try to shoot at it.
All right.
One freaking eyeball.
Roll to attack.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm like
Mathing.
20.
Roll damage.
Do I get sneak attack? Or no, because it sees me.
I'm gonna say no because it's locked eye on you.
Sounds good.
Has your coordinate.
6 damage. Should have did the other thing first. It's fine.
Give me 1 second. Why isn't this? Sorry, that was 6.
Yeah.
Everyone roll initiative.
Here goes. 12.
I got a. Well, I rolled twice. I got a 9 on the first roll.
16 from Trij.
I got a 7.
Okay. Kaine, with a strike of your bow, you see it graze a bit of this creature's arm. It lets out a bit of a hiss. This time it's not in anybody's head, so Trij, you can hear this. And it kind of flops down to ground level. Trij, you're up first.
Shoot, I should have done this other thing. Once we're out of this, I'll do a thing. But
Yeah, that kind of looks confused. Oh, okay.
Trij is going to invoke duplicity.
Oh, what does that do?
As an action, you can use Channel Divinity to create an illusion of yourself that lasts for 1 minute or until you lose concentration. The illusion appears within 30 feet of you. As a bonus action, you can move the illusion up to 30 feet, but it has to remain 120 feet, or within 120 feet of you. When you and your illusion are both within 5 feet of a creature that can see the illusion, you have advantage on attack rolls. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna make a second one of me,
Cool.
and
Where do you want to place that second you?
right next to Demonsto.
Right here.
Yes.
We're gonna give that one a green dot.
And Illusion Trij is gonna go boom.
The Nothic is going to look into the duplicate Trij and kind of stand up on its haunches in return and just go as if it's laughing at you.
Do not like that. Gonna go on record shortly, really quickly.
Anything else you want to do, Trij?
No. Oh, actually, yes. Sorry. Trij is gonna move. Here.
Okay.
No, I'm done.
Wranran.
All right. So, how much light is in this cave?
Not too much. You can kind of make out faint light in places, but otherwise it's fairly dark.
Okay. So until this thing moves, I think I'm going to stay in this spot and hide.
Okay.
Tactic.
The
I still can't see it yet.
well, since you're just starting out, I'm gonna help you out with something here.
Oh no.
If you want to take like a quick action to hide, there's not really any place to hide right now, like where you are. You can kind of maybe creep in the shadows a little bit, but it knows you're around there. If what
okay.
you'd like to do instead, you can always ready an action so that when it does come into view, you have an opportunity to do something to it. That's a freebie. I'm not going to give out much more of those the further we get into this campaign, but that is a fun thing that you can do if you would so choose.
Oh, okay.
So like if there's something not quite there ready for you to do an action immediately, you can hold the action until your next turn. You kind of state the conditions on what you want the held action to be and what triggers it. And if that thing triggers it, you get to do that thing. If nothing triggers it, you'll lose whatever that is, whatever points. If you're a spellcaster, you'll lose the spell slot, etc., etc. But it might be worth thinking about.
Okay. Well then, in that case, am I able to move here?
Yes. It's kind of, I know it's kind of like split down the middle there, but there's enough room on So that square, and then the square in front of it. The next two squares, there's not going to be too much room to walk on those, as like the crevasse gets, you know, widened at that point. You know, you can kind of see the lines there. But for that square and the one in front of it, there's definitely some room that you can stand there and be okay.
Okay, it's fine. Climbing doesn't cost me extra movement anyway.
Falling might cause you extra damage, but you know.
Oh, you can still fall?
Oh yeah, you can fall, yeah.
Oh, sick. Well, while the thing is apparently focused on the duplicate Trij, I'm gonna move here. And I will ready an attack with my short sword. I can do that?
I mean, since you were immediately in front of it, you can attack it now if you'd like.
Oh. Well, then I will attack it.
All right. Give me an attack roll for that short sword.
Short sword 1, 22.
Roll for damage.
Let's see. Do I get sneak on it or no?
You know what? It is. Its attention is focused on the duplicate Trij at the moment. So yeah, give it a little extra sneak on there. So you're gonna do the full 7?
Yep.
Cool.
And then can't I attack twice? Or no?
It'll show on your sheet. If you go to actions, it'll say attacks per action.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only once for a rogue, though.
I think
At level 3.
have light weapons.
Yes. So you can do the. Where is it? You can do the
Bonus action dual wield.
dual wields.
Oh yeah, that's it.
2-weapon fighting. Yep.
Okay. So then I'll swing my other short sword, or attempt to. For a 14.
That's a swing and a miss this time, unfortunately.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, Ballad, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. I think that's it.
The Nothic, getting kind of swiped in the back, will kind of creepily crawl out and around the rock to get away from Wranran, and its attention is still on the real Trij now, and it looks at the real Trij and does that same kind of a laugh. And I'm gonna give this one to you too. Trij, make a. I'll let you choose. Perception or insight?
They're the same. So I'll go with perception.
Okay.
21, baby!
Nice.
The choice was actually depending on what kind of information you were going to get out of it if you had succeeded on this, and which you did. The Nothic has been taking some glances with its giant little eyeball at your hands. It will, however, turn to Kaine. And Kaine, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, 11.
This thing just looks at you with his big bulging eye and gets really intent. And for a second, you could almost swear that the eyeball just like weeps in like blood and darkness. And you feel kind of an ick come over you. You're going to take 10 necrotic damage. Nyapith, you are next.
Nyapith, kind of hearing the commotion, is going to step in and see this thing as it does gross eyeball stuff, and she's got nope, and is going to move here, pulling out her whip and Morningstar as she does, and is going to attack it. Actually, from right here, she's gonna whip at it first.
Okay.
14 misses, right?
14 just misses.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna worry about that just yet. Then she'll move up and attack with her Morningstar using 2-weapon fighting. I still get to add my proficiency bonus. I am going to use a superiority die to make and use precision attack. When you make a weapon attack roll, you can expend 1 superiority die to add it to the roll before or after the roll, but before any effects are applied. So let me do that really quick. That's a D8. Which is literally in my hand. So does a 19 hit? Because I rolled a 7.
Most assuredly, the 19 hits.
I'm going to go ahead. And yeah, we're gonna save it. Sorry, I'm just trying to see. I can do so many cool things now, guys.
I know, it's opening up so many possibilities.
Yeah, so 6 piercing damage. And that will be Nyapith's turn. She's gonna like look back at Trij and say, Trij, do not let it get any of that disgusting ick on you. This is revolting.
Just for clarification, so for that second attack,
Yeah.
does that not get done at advantage then? Is that like not counted as like a
Oh no, it would
attack
get
roll like that?
advantage.
Just let's just
It
see if you
would
get
have,
some
I'm
crit
just
damage
silly.
in there.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the thing again. But yeah, no, it's not gonna.
Okay.
Either way, I was burning that superiority die. Thank you for the call out. I moved there to get the advantage and then just spaced it.
I want to make sure that you guys are getting. I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's what I appreciate about you.
after that last, is that what you appreciate about me? That last attack does make it seem like it's looking a little rough there. It's not happy with those latest attacks. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Nope, that is my full action economy.
Well, that puts Kaine next.
Ow. Just ow. Kaine's gonna pull out his 2 daggers and stab him.
Go for it.
Remember the first one? First one is a 17.
That hits.
And I get sneak attack because I have advantage, right?
Correct.
Let's do it.
So 15. First time around. First one.
15 damage?
15 to hit.
No, 15 damage.
Oh, damn.
Did
Yeah,
we
that's
roll
why
for
it was
that?
like
Oh, not
15.
15.
Yeah, you hit that. So you did 15 damage with the
Damn. Oh yeah, it's sneak attack, bud. Sneak attack is brutal.
2d6
Okay.
and a d4 plus 2.
Sure. Yeah, no, cool. I'm here for it.
14.
What's
I'm off
that
by 14.
what's that second
All right.
attack?
That's 11 because second one doesn't get the modifier, right? Yeah, it doesn't get a modifier. So yeah, it's just 11. Dang.
Ah, that one does miss. But man, this thing is looking real bad right now.
Yeah, if you know what's good for you, you'll just sit down and be done.
I was given a task. I will fulfill.
Yeah, you might want to reconsider.
What are you supposed to do?
Try, you didn't hear that.
Oh, dang it.
Kaine, was that all for your turn?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't got a bunch of cool things. But yeah, I mean, I work. I do enough work.
Trish.
All right. So, Illusion Trij is going to cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah.
And Toll the Dead. What's my Toll the Dead? Bully shit eat shit. You're a jerk and a clod. Get a headache, dick. Yeah, so the illusion is going to cast Toll the Dead, and that is a wisdom save of 11.
What's the damage?
Get him.
Target is missing hit points.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Mhm.
I got more than 1 damage on a spell, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Watch out, world. Trij is unloading. Just kicking so much ass. I love it.
Oh, man, I can't wait for level 5 when you do 3 damage.
Yeah. It's so good. I love it. One of these days, here's the thing. One of these days, you're gonna like Toll the Dead, like some big ass boss that only has like a single hit point, and you're just gonna like precision kill it with like low damage and a cantrip, and it's gonna be everything.
The thing is, though, Toll the Dead is fucking choice. The higher up you get,
it gets so good. Yeah.
It gets so good because the save is like 15 and 16, and you get like 4d6 or something ridiculous. Like, I'm at a point where average Toll the Dead gets me like 18 fucking points.
Hell yeah, bud.
Like,
it's just at the beginning, it's kind of like,
it's just, yeah.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there with our one little d6.
Yep. So, is he still standing?
Barely.
Cool.
It's pissed. It's like turned its attention to you now that you have done things to its brain, and it does not like it.
So it turned to actual me or illusion me?
Towards actual you.
Cool. So illusion me, as my bonus action, illusion me is gonna move. And So Illusion Me is gonna move, and he's gonna sort of jog through and give it a little tap on the booty as he runs past, and then runs across the bridge and says, "Come and get me, bitch." Sorry, come and get me, bitch.
I feel like the illusion would have a different voice. It would be.
Just cause.
It's like the same but a little different with that little bit of.
I almost like the illusion having its like own voice, realizing it, looking at Trij and like maybe Trij.
You can tell the booty tap had no effect whatsoever.
Damn it!
It is staring at you that are very angry about it.
Just smack a demon's ass as you're running past it.
You know, give him a good game.
Just a quick pitch.
Game.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. So was that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Wranran.
All right. I will take another swing at it with my short sword.
Okay. Because you are flanking with Trij, you can roll that at advantage.
Hell yeah, bud! Get that sneak attack though.
Oh, so then actually I'm gonna use my unarmed strike to slap his ass.
Do that.
Get it. I am highly supportive.
No, just in case I messed that up. My strength is a -1. I'm gonna attack with my short sword.
Okay.
That's a 20, dirty 20.
Frickin' yeah, it is, bud.
Roll again.
Or is the damage?
No, roll your attack again.
Yeah, because you get advantage.
You get advantage
because you're
and
flanking.
You have the possibility of doing a critical attack if you roll a natural 20. That wasn't.
Dang, close.
The dirty one will hit all dirty like. And
Okay.
Are you going to use your sneak attack?
Yes. So then now I roll for damage.
No, you already did. You did with the 20.
So you're gonna use the last one, okay?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so you basically just roll the to see if you attack. When you're at advantage, you see if you can roll a critical hit to gain more damage on whichever one like hit the hardest, essentially.
Got it.
And so you're with that 15. Why don't you just lay into this thing, this thing's back, and this creature just kind of gives this shrill screech, this, and it kind of echoes throughout the cave. It's still looking at you, Trij. Still taking glances at your hands, and it is still staring you down as it falls down, motionless. Still staring, but completely motionless. You are out of combat. You have defeated the Nothic.
As this thing kind of falls forward, Nyapith takes like a weird step back, not wanting any of the weird eye goo to get on her jacket, and is gonna like holding their weapons up like this. Look at everybody. Are we all right?
No.
Nobody got any of the we had Ika on them, right? Trij, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Why was he staring at me like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh,
Kind of gross. Nyapith's gonna nudge the dead body with her morning star just to make sure that it's actually dead.
Oh, it's not staring anymore.
It's just its eyes wide
It's
open,
still
but it's just
staring at
kind
me.
of
Yeah.
makes a little sound when you poke
Nyapith
at it.
shudders.
oh, yeah. Trij, you got like any kind of healing by chance?
Hey, man. I got you.
Not feeling so great after that one.
Actually, I still have a maybe. Yeah, I still have a potion of. I have 2 potions of healing. Here, have a potion of healing.
I don't want to use. I still got my potion. I didn't want to. I wanted to save them, but I can use mine if we don't get anything else.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Hold on, and then I cast Cure Wounds. 2. That's
Sick.
it. It's a 2.
Hell yeah, bud.
Mind you, that is 1d8 plus 1.
Oh my god.
Yep. Man, I am
Hey,
a winner today.
Hey, Trij,
thank you.
Yeah.
you hear a voice in your head. Oh, come on, kiddo. You can do better than that. Roll the cure wounds again.
I guess not, Sam.
She rolled a 1 again, chat. She rolled a 1 again. Straight up. Rolled a 1 again. 2. Go for it. 2.
Oh,
I cannot believe that. Just for fun, Sam, will you roll just one more time? Just to see.
Just for funsies, let's see. Whew.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm not
It
broken.
Like, part of me thought maybe there was like some strange macro that was like keeping you from rolling above a 2 ever.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
Um,
Oh, I'm crying.
this
Amazing.
I'm sorry, Sam. I did my best.
This is gonna make sense. This is gonna make sense later at some point in time. Kaine, you feel like the second time that Trij was doing like this laying of hands and patchwork, it was still kind of blah, but you still feel like better about it somehow. You're gonna do 9, the full count of healing.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you get the full 9 hit points of healing back. It will make
put in the original one.
no, just the one, just the 9. The
9,
individual
9.
9, yeah.
Okay.
It'll make sense in due time, but God, that was so worth it because that was hilarious.
So good. I can't even. Sorry, Sam. I'm doing my best. Like, so
You just-
good.
You just hear this, hey kid, okay, you'll get there. You'll get there.
Thanks,
This
Sam.
is how I'm gonna help you out a little bit though, okay?
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, okay. Just take care of yourself, okay? All
No,
right.
I'm still learning. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, what? This thing kept looking at my hands.
Oh, did you get a manicure lately?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe it wants me to wash my hands. My hands are a
Maybe
little dirty right now.
it might be. Yeah, there's probably gotta wash it or something, or maybe
Oh,
like
with your
nibbling
hand.
on fingies or something. Those things really like to nibble on fingies, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trij,
Your hands?
yeah, Trij, what do you mean it was looking at your hands?
I mean, it wasn't looking at my face. It was looking at my hands. It kept like,
You had a thing for hands. Who knows?
Okay, but it also had a thing for Trij. Specifically.
A thing for young adult hands.
I'm not catching your drift. Trij, can you hold your hands out? Nyapith wants to take Trij's hands in her and like kind of turn them over to see if if Trij picked up like touched the cave wall and got some like something on his hands.
Still a little sticky from candy, but otherwise it's okay.
Mm.
It's their hands. They're
Yeah, I'm
satyr
like-
hands.
Okay.
Right.
Careful, don't put those in your pockets. You'll definitely pick up a lot of lint. What the?
I don't have pockets.
I'll just
Nyapith just smiles and is gonna look back at Kaine and Wranran. I'm pretty sure that's the thing that was doing the
I don't
talking.
think it was.
Yeah,
Because
I
the
haven't,
voice,
I haven't heard
said
anything.
it had something to do. Remember? It didn't say I have something to do.
What it said, we have something to do.
It didn't. It wasn't the voice like it has a mission or something.
Yeah, it said it was given a task, so I'm guessing that
so-
it's got a keeper of some kind. Yeah.
So it could be the keeper talk. You know what? We wasted a lot of time on this. Try it again. Thanks. I feel way better.
All right.
Let's get.
I mean, actually, you should be thanking Sam.
Well, thank you, Sam.
Tries gestures next to himself.
Nyapith is gonna shrug.
Yeah, just
She's not sure. This is all just she's out of her depth. Things are talking in her head and like being creepy and weird. The thing I'm more concerned about is if it can talk to our heads, if it can talk to somebody else's. So we should move quickly and
Mm.
suspect trouble. That things know we're here.
We got like 3 different directions we can go. We gotta pick one. So
I can't see so good in here. Can you?
I can see all right.
Wait, which way? Which way feels more prison keepery to you?
Let's see. Looks like those are stairs to the left of us.
Does the stairs go down?
Yeah, so immediately behind Nyapith are stairs that go down a little ways. I think if and honestly, I'm going to, yeah. So you can kind of see down the cavern to your north a ways, and you can see the second bridge that looks like there's maybe another door or another hallway that goes up to the left to your north. And then there's another passageway across the bridge where duplicate Trij is hanging out, not for much longer, because that doesn't last too long, does it?
No, it's only a minute, so honestly, he's gone.
Okay. Well, where that was, you can see another passageway kind of go down that way. You can, Kaine, also because of your insanely awesome passive perception, you can barely make out a figure all the way at the end of like the hall of the crevasse. So across the second bridge and beyond that, in a room, it looks like there's another figure way out there.
Nyapith, kind of waiting to hear their response, is going to turn and kind of, oh, there's a way right here. And kind of motion chat. Do we want to just take a listen that way real quick?
There's something up ahead. There's someone up ahead. And where there's people, it's a good sign of probably where we should be going.
You want to keep an eye out, and I'll just move, shimmy on down here real quick, give it a listen. I mean, I'd hate to have to backtrack later.
No, yeah. Take Wranran with you. You can see well here too.
Guys, hey, real quick before we start doing all sorts of stuff. I'm sorry, guys, I don't have a haiku for this yet, but I will be casting Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Oh yeah, plus 10 to self-spec, right?
Yep. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be traced or can't be tracked except by magical means. And we leave behind no tracks or no traces.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nyapith, who was picking up her armor in the way that she's taught Trij, like as that kind of settles over, she'll notice that there's not really as much clanking. And it's gonna go, oh, that's really nice. That's really good. Hey, Wranran, let's hurry. Let's just scuttle over here and see what's going on.
Just a quick glance. If it seems important, then we'll all head down there. But
Okay, well,
right.
we'll let you know.
And I'm just gonna keep looking that way where there's a figure to make sure it's not getting closer while they go downstairs.
Yeah. My intent is to come here and listen at that door and kind of peek around the corner.
And Wranran will follow her, but as he's walking, he's looking behind himself and watching his footprints just disappear as soon as he makes them.
Neat.
That's some good magic.
All right, so you can move down that hallway.
Right. Yeah, she'd take a look around and like seeing that there's just another door would stop at this one and try to listen.
Okay, so you're listening at the southern door first, correct?
Yeah, and she would maybe motion to Wranran to head up to the other one.
Okay. Why don't both of you make perception checks?
Can do.
Perception.
I'm going to
5.
use my inspiration because I rolled an 8 and I want better than that. Worth it. That's a 15.
I forgot we have inspiration.
So, Wranran, you're a little bit too far away. You can barely make out anything that's happening. But Nyapith, you've got like an ear to the door, and you hear a few different voices. The 15, you can make out all 3 of these voices. The voices are saying things like, "Yeah, do that again. Lick the floor. Roll like a dog. He is stinky and he smells so bad." Just general
Like-
gesturing.
Yeah, like it sounds like someone's being bullied, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are 3 distinct voices. They sound similar to each other, but you can, with a 15, you can distinctly tell that there's different voices.
Okay. Nyapith's gonna turn around, and look at Wranran and do like the quiet like shh and like motion. She's then gonna like reach into her bag. How does she want to do this? Because she wants to signal. Let me see. What do I have? She's got a tinder box, which I imagine is kind of like got match like whatever. It's like she doesn't want to light a full torch, but like make a small light, and light it and hold it above her head to try and catch, Kaine and Trij's attention and motion them like come this way. And she's gonna whisper to Wranran, "It sounds like they've got somebody in there. They're bullying them something fierce."
Can you tell how many they are?
3. I don't know how many unfortunate souls are in there though. But there's 3 bullies. And as like Trij gets closer, she's gonna motion, like quiet and be like 3 angry eyebrow guys.
Eyebrow guys. Okay.
And then Nyapith is gonna look at everybody and just whisper quietly, "You got to get in there." On the count of 3. All right. She's gonna look at Wranran to like get ready to like rush the room.
Okay.
And is gonna do 1, 2, 3, and is gonna try and shove this door open.
Okay. You shove the door open and it opens right up. It was not unlocked at all. It kind of throws you a little bit, but you only manage to come up a little bit into the room. And inside the room, you see what can be described as a barracks. There are 4 roughly built wooden bunks. Bunch of blankets and dirty dishes are scattered about. It smells like BO and rotten meat. And you also see 3 tall, furry humanoids that are lounging around the mess, barking their orders at a sad little goblin that demeans itself for their amusement. Upon your bursting into the wall, this particular goblin will be thrown back against the wall and go, "Ah! Ah!" and fall unconscious in fright. The 3, you've seen this type of creature before, bugbears, turn and look at you and go, "Well, hey, what'd you go and do that for?"
Nyapith is kind of wide-eyed seeing the goblin and the 3 bugbears, and is gonna think quick on her feet and go, "Well, hello, gentlemen. I am here to bring tidings of great clog."
I got a question. Did the other 2 run in, or did you guys stay there? Because I can't run into.
Yep.
I was about to say, I before all of that, Wranran rushed in, right after her as she's breaking down the door.
Okay.
I don't think Trij is gonna run in.
Totally.
I think Trij is gonna kind of poke his head in.
Sorry, hold on. Wranran.
I went through the wrong door, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
You did. That's okay.
I saw nothing.
Can I go around Trij, or is it one of those things I'm just
It's a fairly narrow hall, so you guys can go single file. If you want to squeeze past, you can squeeze past.
Then yeah, I'd be squeezing past and walking in wearing. Well, I guess if she's in front of the door, then I can't go in.
Yeah, like I kind of came in, opened the door, Wranran slunk along the wall, and Nyapith just yelled, "I bring tidings of great Clarg."
All right. Then I I'm like, try just back up for a second. Well, I just like have my bow ready, like trying to get so I can get eyesight. Since Trij didn't go running in.
Hey, Nyapith,
Yeah.
you know what you gotta do.
Is it roll initiative?
No,
or
actually,
deception?
roll me a deception check
I would love
for a different reason this time.
for an actual lie.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's a 16.
Hold on. Why are there's no like clear there's no clear thing for this. So this guy was like scared, so he's just gonna have the scared.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
kind of just spooked. And the bugbears are going to look at you and go, "From who?" And
Clarg.
this one's gonna get right up to you, Nyapith.
Mhm.
From Clark?
Uh-huh. Yeah. That is correct. Great guy. A real effective leader.
He owes me 10 gold. Do
Oh,
you come bringing this?
no, but I can tell you where he's at.
We know where Clark is.
Do you?
Bah!
And he's just kind of throw his hand up and then jump back on the bed over here. This one's going to jump back up on the bed. And all three of them are just going to relax a little bit.
Nyapith, who was kind of getting ready to throw down, is gonna kind of look at Wranran like, "Holy shit, it worked!" Back.
The DC was 15.
Yeah.
Is gonna kind of ease her shoulders and go, "Yeah, no. We actually ran into Clarg, and thought, we better come tell everybody that he owed money to where he was headed. What are y'all doing in here? You're being mean to that little goblin there?"
Droop here is our friend pet.
Yeah, friend pets.
We are all here. Well, if you work with Clark, you know why we are all here.
Yeah, of course.
We knew what Clark was telling us, but Clark was sometimes, you understand, so forgetful, particularly about financial commitments. So he wasn't really great about giving us all the particular details, though. Maybe you could help us, connect to the larger vision of this operation, really make us feel like we're a part of the team.
The red and green ones are going to look across to each other and just kind of give each other a look like
newbies.
And the blue one is going to address you again, and he's just like scratching himself, lounging, just totally relaxed.
We are here as back up. Black Spider wants to make sure that Glassstaff keeps everyone in line. These humans, they are so weak. They need some extra muscle.
You're talking about those Redbrand wimps, huh?
Some are not so wimpy, but still pretty fragile.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I appreciate they've actually got some professionals here on site. You know, I was not impressed with some of the Redbrands, you know, roughing up. Just left a little something to be desired. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Anyways, since we are just kind of trying to check in with the authorities here, I'm glad we ran into you first because it sounded like Clark was going to try and skip town without paying his debts, which is kind of messed up if you really think about it. Where could we turn in to headquarters? I've got some prisoners here with me that I'm hoping to get locked up.
Prisoners.
And
Good job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
hear this again.
Across bridge. Keep going. Take a left. Take a left. And yeah, that should be good. I think that's where they hold a bunch of people.
Brilliant. Thank you.
And Nyapith's gonna look at Droop, who's passed out on the floor.
It looks like your pet friend's a little tired there. Do you want us to go ahead and take him up and put him with the other prisoners, or are you just gonna let him sleep in that little puddle there?
He will sleep it off. When he wakes up, we will make him clean it. And they all just bah! Clean it with his butt.
It's very, very clever because you said the word but. Very good. All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you. And I hope to see you. Did you hear they're going to throw up a potluck later this week? Free food.
Potluck.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. Free food. I hope to see you there. It's going to be, you know, bringing in all the fresh people. Anyway, so we should get going with these prisoners. You know, you don't want them to get too comfortable. You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to go and lock them up.
Okay, go do that.
And Nyapith's kind of motioning at Wranran to like, let's go.
While they're doing this, Kaine would have noticed the other door and kind of just like try to listen on the other side to see what's going on over there because Nyapith is a master of deception and had it under control. So
Sure. Do a perception for that room.
lost die. 14.
You can hear what sound like dice and pieces of gold and silver and coinage in general, just like clanging and things, along with some cheers and groans at various intervals. Kind of sounds like somebody's playing a game. Can't really tell how many exactly, but there's a few people that are playing a game in that room.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave that door closed.
I feel like that's the kind of the point where Nyapith is turned around and like ushering Wranran.
All right, let's get these prisoners where they need to be. You gentlemen, we'll catch you later.
And is going to like abruptly like close the door behind her without waiting for a response.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
I
then
know-
In that case, we move out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Up the stairs.
Wide eyes. She's just gonna hold the door closed behind her and like Move. Okay, GM, I just have a quick question.
Sure.
Do both of these doors swing in
Yes.
to open?
Yes.
Nyapith is going to quickly, she's going to look at Kaine and kind of look at that door. We need to go in there? Okay, great. And she's going to pull out rope, and she is going to tie the two doorknobs together and pull the rope tight. She's had to sneak out of a couple places real quick and didn't need people.
She's gonna trucker hitch that shit.
Yeah, she's 100% tying these two because she does not want these guys to get
oh my
out.
God, that's amazing.
She was she would have done that kind of glance around, look for like a bed or bookshelf to move in front of the door, but seeing the doorknob on the other end, 100% she is gonna tie this door shut.
Those two doors are now tied together.
I'm
She'll
not
do.
because I was thinking about something like that.
She's gonna do the classic. She'll kind of like take the rope and kind of like tug on it, and she's going, yeah, that's not going anywhere. She's gonna go up the stairs.
Fantastic.
Trij has to like really go under and try not to get his horns caught.
I would imagine that like
She did it.
y'all are out of the way when it goes up. I should hope
You
she
just
didn't do
would've-
it like through you.
No, you would have just watched Nyapith kind of like mutter to herself as she was tying the knots, like the little poems that you learn, like habit goes around the bush, under the hole, and like, she like ties them. And just okay, that's my rope gone, so we're gonna need to get it later, which is unfortunate. This rope's expensive these days. But if we cross this bridge and keep going and take 2 lefts, we'll hit where the prisoners are kept.
2 lefts?
Yeah.
2 lefts. That's where the person is.
Well, we'll just, we can maybe try. I threw out the name
They know-
Clark.
They do know like they're left from right? Like it's not.
They really thought that the word "but" was the height of comedy, so it could go either way. At least it's a start, right? Either they knew it was the same kind of turn, so it's either cross the bridge left, or cross the bridge right. I would say we follow what they said first.
Bridges, but they go the same direction. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Either way, we can try and sneak up further. And she's going to nervously look back at the rope and just say, I did what I could with what I could get. And I'm honestly kind of surprised that worked out.
Yeah.
It seems like my luck's still kicking it. And you'll see her reach into her pocket and flip something in the air that'll like be a little bright for a second as she catches it and winks. What do you think, Kaine? I'll follow your lead.
Let's hope they're smart enough to know left from right. Let's just be careful because that is where someone is or was.
Maybe you sneak up and get a closer look and signal if it's all right.
Yeah, with this handy dandy magic, I should be able to get through fine.
Do I have to stay within 30 feet of folks?
I don't think you do, but maybe.
I don't know. I didn't know if this was
I think
like
once it's dropped, you're good.
okay. Great.
Because if not, then you're coming with me.
That's what I was wondering.
For stay within 30 feet for what?
For pass without a trace. I think it's
Yeah.
30 feet for the original casting.
You're still concentrating on it. It is a concentration spell.
Correct.
But it's good for an hour. So
Yeah. I just didn't know. It says shadows and silence radiates from me, so I didn't know if it was like if they had to stay with it. If like I was making a bubble.
if you were the no, it's like you kind of projected that effect to
Right.
everybody. So now everybody has that effect for an hour. Or until you dropped concentration on it. So where are we going?
I'm gonna start moving.
Okay.
I want to take a quick actual like look down that hall, see if there's anything I noticed just from where I'm standing right now.
Not from this hall?
Yeah.
It's a hallway.
All right. Okay. Just, courtesy, like,
With your passive, I will also say that it doesn't look as like well traveled as the other hallway was, like the stairs and everything.
Then we don't need to worry about it right now. I'm gonna slowly make my way to the halfway point. And kind of like signal them to cross the bridge at least.
Yeah, Nyapith is going to like follow, not super far like behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she is like comically tiptoeing because she like understands magic is helping, but she doesn't understand that magic is helping.
Sure.
Trij is going to stay as close behind Nyapith as he can because he always feels like when all else fails, he can hide behind her.
Mm-hmm. She's totally mom arming, like behind, like, like, come on.
And Wanderin be bringing up the rear with the extra vision for behind us.
Cool.
Teamwork. What are those?
So yeah, Kaine, as you make your way just around this bend and you look directly in front of you, I'll tell you later. You see a area towards this north end of the cavern that looks a little more finished. It is dressed with stone block walls and a flagstone floor. There's several barrels that are stored against the walls, along with a number of crates and straw, hammers, nails, a crowbar, just packing things. It seems like it's a little storage room. And a couple familiar sights. You see two glass figures standing calmly at attention. One on the western wall and one on the northern wall. They are currently just standing straight up and down. They can't really look at anything because they don't have faces. But they're just immobile.
Just kind of make a nice slow movement. Just until
Nothing.
that there is no thing to the left of that room. Meaning either two lefts is again across the bridge to that other way, or they meant right. So I'm gonna come back here and explain that two lefts is impossible unless we're crossing another bridge. So it's a room, and there's no
Didn't-
left in that room with the
Didn't they
statue
say?
things.
Didn't they
across-
say cross the bridge and keep going?
Say across the bridge, go left. I mean, the bridge is keep going is straight into a wall, right?
Nyapith is going to look at Wranran and kind of nod her head to check back the way that we didn't go.
Just be real quiet, right?
And is going to take a peek, like she just wants to look and see what Kaine means when he's like seeing this room. To kind of look around the wall.
Are you sure that it ends in there?
You can't take another left. You'd be going right, and there's
Yeah,
those
but because
statues
it
there,
it
and
kind of
that's what
goes.
statues do.
I mean, we passed them before; they didn't do anything. But doesn't it wrap around
Remember
there?
we passed them, and then they weren't there when we came out.
Yeah. Well, maybe they just moved here, but they didn't. They didn't give us any trouble before.
Yeah, but now we're sneaking into the evil person's lair who can get into our brain.
We were sneaking into a lair last time too.
And then while they
Oh.
are discussing this, I will make my way to check out the hall to see if I can further check the hallway that we walked past down here.
Sure.
And
Why don't you
I
put
should-
yourself right here? Wranran. Hold on, let me move it for stream too. Wranran,
Oh.
you see not standing, but sitting in the corner and facing the corner. So it's kind of just, it's crouched down, sitting, its knees up, facing the corner.
against the wall.
Against the corner of
Yeah.
the wall, yeah. And it's another one of these glass figures. This one is, as soon as you breach that corner and turn around and see it, it is going to turn and seem to look in your direction. And it's going to raise one hand and put a finger up against its non-existent lips on its face, and then point down the rest of the hall. You've you've destroyed the Nothic, and there are at least two doorways, at least a few more enemies that will not be getting out anytime soon. But both Kaine and Wranran have stumbled upon these glass figurines, tall as a human person, but no facial features whatsoever. And realistically, Wranran, this is the first time you've seen them do anything at all. And this one, as a reminder, puts a finger, looks at you, puts a finger up to its non-existent face where its lips would be, and then points down the rest of the hallway in this direction. What are you gonna do?
So I guess Wanderer will look at it, will stare at the statue, learning what the motion it's making. And I guess would walk up just to the corner here to try to peek around if that's possible.
Yeah, so you can peek around the corner, and actually, just so you get, because I don't think you can see, I'll bring you out over here. you see a hallway that seems to abruptly end.
All right. No sign of secret passageway or trapdoor.
You can take a closer
can
look
I-
if you want.
Can I roll a perception check to check for that, or an investigation, whichever?
What are
One of those.
what are you particularly going to be looking for?
A possible it's a dead end. Possible secret passageway, I guess.
Okay. I will let you choose perception or investigation.
They are both the same. I'm gonna go with perception. $18.
You're not really like seeing anything that like looks out of place or anything else, but it does seem like the dirt around that back wall is a little disturbed, and you can kind of feel like a slight breeze coming through that from that direction. There's also, you hadn't noticed this in like the other rooms or anything else like that, but there seems to be just like a sound of like running water coming from that direction.
All right. And then in that case, I shall make my way back to the group and let them know what I found. So I can head back to here. And to possibly hear Kaine and Nyapith still arguing about what's further ahead.
Oh, I mean, it could go around. Listen, I'm just saying, like, maybe there's a way.
It's a matter of lefts. If he said left and left, there's no left if we go down that way. There is a path that leads left going down that way.
Hey guys. So
Did you see anything?
yeah, down that hallway. Well, I saw that there's another like one of those glass statue things, and it actually saw that thing move. So
It did?
that's
See,
kind
you
of
wanted to
freaky.
go in that room, they move.
Well, I didn't know they've never moved before. We only saw two of them.
Here anymore the last time we saw them. And they were
Listen,
And-
Wranran, tell us what you saw.
not the time. Yes.
And it was really creepy. It basically told me to be quiet and pointed further down the hallway. And it looks like there might be a door of some kind.
And Nyapith's gonna turn and like look at Kaine and go,
They didn't bother us before when we were trying to sneak in someplace. And now it's saying that we can, do you want to go that way? I mean, clearly those bugbears, I mean, maybe they know what left is. Maybe they don't.
I'm assuming they would have mentioned some door thing.
I think we're assuming a lot. again, they just took one look at me and what do you think, Wranran? Do you think we should try this way that you found?
Hmm. I mean, we could, like, I did hear like a sound of like rushing water or just like running water. So
Interesting. Trij, what do you think? Any words of guidance from Sam?
No, Sam's been pretty quiet. I think we could go. I mean, there's nothing this way, so we might as well go the other way.
I mean, there's a path over there. that we
Can
haven't-
you ping on the map where he's pointing?
Where who is?
Where Kaine's pointing. He's saying
Oh.
that there's a path.
across the other bridge.
Okay.
I don't ping.
Like here, yeah.
There.
Yeah. I can't ping.
Okay. Weird. Do you have the right tool selected? It has to be the select move, not like the measure. There you go.
press and hold left click.
There you
Yep,
go.
there it is.
I don't know, gang. I feel like
Well, but they said to cross a bridge to begin with, and if we go back over the other bridge, we're just back at the same spot.
yeah, they
So
did
that
say
would be
to,
silly.
I mean, technically they said cross the bridge, keep going, left. That would be kind of the way that Wranran is saying, I think.
I would be right, and that's what
I mean, a slight
Go
right,
to
but
this.
not really.
Let's go see this glass statue and this non-existent door. Let's go. Let's do that.
All right. I
Let's
like the
think about it.
enthusiasm.
All
All
right.
right. Come on, Trice.
All right, Mr. Skeptical. I shall lead the way down the hallway here.
Okay.
I'm
And I'm-
walking back this time around. So.
Oh no.
Yep, it's just gonna kind of hand on shoulder for Trij and help guide, sticking close to Wranran.
And then is the statue still pointing down the hallway?
It's not pointing. It like didn't keep that. It kind of did that and then like went back to its stoic
Oh, okay.
position. But as you turn the corner again, it seems to look in your direction and does the same thing.
And then I turn back to the group. See?
Okay, that's not the party
Okay.
here.
Well, anyway.
All right. Okay. All right.
And then go down the hallway. I guess I'll go down all the way down to the end.
Okay.
And then this is where I was able to like kind of like feel a breeze coming through.
Nyapith is gonna move up and try to put her hand on where this wall is.
And next to Wranran.
Yeah, kind of like reaching over because I know it's tight, but she's pretty tall. Is just gonna try and press against what looks like this stone wall.
Yeah, she got a good 1.5 feet on me.
You're facing the wall. Where are you pressing?
I would be like probably like for her, it would just be like kind of doing one of these, maybe down where a door handle should be if it were a door. You know what? So like her shoulder height.
Mm-hmm.
She's let me double check. She's 6'8".
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of down
Oh, I
lower.
thought you were taller.
Right.
Just kind of running her hand over.
Right to left. Where are you starting?
She's right-handed, so she would start to the left and work her way right.
You don't even need to, because as soon as you put your hand towards the right, the door that is here starts to slightly swing open, and you push this stone slab that is secretly on these hinges out of the way.
Oh, hell yeah. Nyapith is gonna grin and just, now that's what I'm talking about. She pushes the door open and looks at Wranran. Great work, Wranran. Great work.
I am looking for, here we go, dynamic lighting. Can I just, yep. So that door opens up into a new area here.
And since Wranran's in front, he'll lead the way, take a couple steps inside to about here.
Nyapith's gonna follow to right here.
Okay.
And make a little enough room that other folks can start moving through.
Yeah, I'll take another step forward just so we can fit everyone.
Sure. As you guys are walking in, you see above you up here is about a 10-foot or so landing. Sorry, that's about 15 feet above you is that landing. And inside here, it just seems like a very large cellar. There's stone steps going up. It kind of goes up here halfway, then up here the rest of the way. There's a large stone cistern that you have immediately to your left. That's where that water is kind of coming from, that trickling water sound. And behind you and across the cistern are just kegs and barrels piled up. Up here, you can see a door. And across the cistern, you can see a door.
Nyapith's gonna motion to the rogue squadron to kind of like head up like the stairs and like look at Trij and tap, and she's gonna, you know, come with me to check out this door over here. And like, cool. Great.
All right.
Go.
Kaine, you want to check the stairs or you want to check the bottom door?
Check the stairs.
Right. I will make my way to the door here.
Okay. So we're gonna do one at a time. Kaine, I'm gonna make this easy for you. This seems like it's sort of a main entrance. So like this door is kind of like ajar. It's kind of half open and everything like that. There doesn't seem to be any security for it at all. And as you like peer out, you can kind of tell that this leads upstairs to what would have been the rest of the manor that this whole entire facility is underneath. Wranran, this door is closed. Are you going to try and open the door? Are you just listening?
I would like to just listen.
All right, make me a perception check. And Nyapith and Trij, are you doing the same thing with that other door?
Yeah.
Why don't you guys throw me some perceptions as well?
That is a 16.
While they're rolling, wandering at your door, it seems pretty quiet on the other side. You don't really hear any noise coming from that direction.
I got a 17.
17 and 21. So over the kind of trickling water sounds coming from this cistern, you hear what sounds like snoring coming from the other side of the door.
Okay. Nyapith's gonna make eye contact with Trij. And is going to try and very sneakily open the door so Trij can get a peek what's inside.
Make me a stealth check as you're opening the door.
And I
We
add
still-
plus 10.
Plus,
Mhm.
thank goodness. So let me look really quick.
But okay, yeah. Are we still at disadvantage?
I'm at disadvantage, but I'll still get
Same.
to add the 10. Yeah.
So wait, who's rolling the stealth check? Is it both of us? Is it just
Whoever's
Nyapith?
opening the door,
Okay.
and I'm going to give you this. Make it a straight roll because the sound of the water is just enough
Okay.
that if, depending on how you're opening this door,
Siak.
will determine how much of that noise is being covered.
please
Okay,
don't trip?
that's a 14 plus the 10 is going to be 24.
All right. Lucky for you, this door was recently greased up on its hinges, so you're able
Hell
to
yeah.
just open it up a little bit. I'm gonna let you look inside here. Seems like it's just another storage room and small barracks. 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, and barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber. There's a couple Redbrands fast asleep in those cots.
I feel like Nyapith opened it and Trij can see as well.
Okay.
Nyapith's just gonna kind of holding her breath, look at Trij and be like motion closing the door and shrug. Great. She's going to close the door. And kind of look up until she can get Kaine and Wranran's attention with a hand wave. And door. And then she's gonna do. And then motion to move the barrels in front of the door. Thumbs up. She's going to kind of gesture for Trij to move out of the way and is going to try and very quietly lift up barrels and block off this fucking door.
Do I? No, that's just light. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, here's token page. Oh, no, I don't have any of that. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, you are well able to put a few barrels in front of the door. I'm gonna move you here, and that door is covered.
Awesome.
And,
Nyapith's gonna follow Trij to join everybody else.
and as they're making their way back, I would like to try to open my door since it sounded like there was nothing on the other side.
Mm-hmm. You open that door and find nothing. Immediately, nothing.
Oh, sweet.
Um, does my door have like a lock or anything on it, or is it just like an open door?
It's an open kind of busted door. Like it can close, but it is in about the same condition as the manor upstairs. And if you even at a distance saw the condition of the manor, it's pretty rough. So
Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave it and come back.
As we all regroup, Nyapith's kind of looking at this cistern, like the water coming in, just giving it a look because it feels kind of weird. Like that there's just this water feature all of a sudden. But it like a hushed tone to everybody.
All right, so there's 2 Redbrands sleeping in there. I think they're gonna have a tough time. At least they'll have to make a lot of noise to get out. What you guys see?
Uh,
Or at least
my,
back up to the manor.
my room
Okay.
was a big room of nothing.
Big room or nothing.
Did
Okay.
you look inside it?
Yeah, open the door.
But you didn't go inside or anything?
Fine, I'll check inside. I make my way.
I'm gonna follow him. Oh,
There.
this is your door.
okay. Inside Kaine and Wranran, you see a long hallway. Let me get to there. So you walk in, and there's a thick layer of dust around this room. The walls are decorated with fake columns about every 10 feet. And there are double doors at the west end of the hall. They seem well worn, but also nicely kind of sturdy. There is a relief carving of a mournful angel which graces the doors. Also in this room, as you can see, are 2 more glass statues. Upon entering, this one closest to you, Wranran, it is standing there this time with its hands kind of crisscrossed like this. And upon entering, it will draw its attention towards you. Move its arms like this. And move one down like this. And then stand back at attention.
See, this was why I didn't want to check this room. So there's another glass statue in here.
Yeah, I can see one. Mhm.
There's two.
Okay. Well, I mean, one is enough. Look, it looks like no one's been here for a while, right? With all this dust. So it's not where we need to be. So let's just turn back around for now. Now I'm just gonna walk out the door. I don't need to deal with that right now.
What you see?
More glass statues.
Did they point anywhere?
No, they didn't, like some weird hand sign gesture.
What do you mean?
They're like,
And
Show me. Show me. What do you mean?
That's why when he saw it better. Once he comes back out to meet with us.
Nyapith is going to move to go in.
Trij, do you want to come look at these?
And as they're coming in, I'll take another couple steps forward to see if the second one may give another motion that possibly,
Okay.
it might possibly link the two.
That's from you. That's where you're stopping.
Yes.
Okay. From that point, and as new folks enter, this one will address its attention towards the door, and this one is going to address its attention towards Wranran. The one that's standing next to you, Wranran, is going to do the same thing. Hands up like this. One arm down. This one is going to look at Wranran, have its arms in a slightly different pattern, but do the same motion. After they complete it, they return to standing at attention.
What the heck is that? What is that? What is that? Like this? Does that mean anything to you guys?
What does the door look like again?
It's double doors this time. They are kind of well worn, but they still look very sturdy and in place. And there's a couple carvings of mournful angels over the door. Like carved into the door, I should say.
Guys, I think this is probably the place where we go.
You got a good feeling about it, Trij?
Yeah, because one of them, if it's double doors, and each of their hands is going the opposite way, then it opens.
But this is also
It's an open door. It's an open door.
all right, Josh. That we get it. It's a door.
It's an open door.
It's an open door. Okay.
Yeah, it's an open door opportunity.
Are we trusting these statues? Like,
I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't, right? They haven't tried to attack us. We've seen them multiple times. It showed us a secret door.
The last one told us to be quiet and go, and it directed us to this room. Not necessarily directed, but be quiet while entering this room. So,
okay.
and Trij might be right. I will make my way towards the double doors.
Okay.
Nyapith is going to follow, keeping an arm out to like keep herself between the statues and Trij.
Okay. Kaine, move yourself back.
Oh.
So Wranran, you're moving forward. I'm gonna move you back real quick.
Okay.
Wranran, you're moving forward.
Yes.
Nyapith, you're moving right behind him. You said about an arm's length.
Yeah, like I would say kind of giving some space, but she is trying to kind of act as a shield for Trij between these statues, just in the off chance that they go berserk.
But you are following Wranran.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm going to have both of you there, and as Nyapith, you step onto that plate, the floor beneath you, both of you, gives way.
Bless America.
I'm going to need
Oh no.
both of you to take
No.
5 bludgeoning damage each, and you are now prone at the bottom of a 20-foot pit.
Oof.
Gotcha. Is
Trij
it just
and Kaine, there is
Oh,
now
go
a gaping pit in front of you.
Trap door.
Oh, sweet Luna do.
Trap door.
Wandering, you all right?
God. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm gonna fill that one tomorrow. Oh God. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna puke over in this corner really quick.
Nyapith's gonna kind of roll over on her hands and knees and like push up into a seating position.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, that was horrific. All right. That's
And Wranran's holding onto the wall, like as he's trying to make his way back to his feet.
Yeah, and Nyapith will kind of lurch over and help him up and like pat on the back and
all right. Catch your breath. I don't have any rope. So if you
I do.
great, let's
and-
figure out how to get you across first.
Well, and Trij
Here's
crawls up and looks down, like crawls up on his belly and looks down and says, "Sorry."
It's fine. It's fine. It's a occupational hazard.
Trij is gonna grab his rope and walk over to the glass statue
don't do it.
and say,
I just
Um,
smack his hand.
"Can you help?"
Smack his hand. Trij, no. Just stop.
The statue doesn't move.
Should we tie it around the statue?
No.
It is a very solid statue.
They're like glass statues.
Before you tie it off, can you guys get to the side we're trying to get to? If you fall at this point, we can try and catch you.
You will notice now that the floor has tumbled away in the north and south ends of the wall. There is a passageway that you can kind of walk through. The floor is crumbled around with just enough space that you can walk across on like a small gap on the north or south end. So it is possible for you to carefully walk across to the other edge.
Sure. I will walk across to the other side.
Yeah, Trij just going over.
Okay.
Wandering, you want me to give you a boost? We might be able to just kind of heft you out of here.
Yeah.
Nyapith's gonna try and like get Wranran up on her shoulders. He'll still have to like kind of try and boost at least Wranran up out of this pit.
Yeah, I'll fast forward a little bit to, unless you want to do something ridiculously cool, I can fast forward a little bit here and say that you guys can easily get up and out of the pit.
I mean,
Got it.
where was Trij gonna tie off that rope?
Oh, Trij
You-
wasn't going to tie off the rope. Trij was going to try to attempt to be a strong boy, even though he's not at all.
That's our current issue. Because the two people with any kind of strength are in the hole right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Trij with his -1 strength was ready to be like,
same.
okay,
They're like, that's why I'm like, we can't. If Wranran can get boosted out of the hole, then we're fine. If not, we have some issues because there's no way we could lift them up without
but-
probably just getting sucked down ourselves.
Yeah, Nyapith would try to boost Wranran up to at least be able to catch the edge of the pit and wait for like a rope to be lowered. She would look at it and she goes, "Ha crap." She's gonna do this stupid, like, it probably takes her longer, like pulling herself up. Like, she's strong, but it's that kind of exercise that like you need the right kind of mobility that I feel like Nyapith kind of has, but like kind of flopping on the outside of the pit and rolling over.
Okay. Just give me a minute to catch my breath and then we can keep going. You guys want to check out that door now that we know that it's not what these helpful guys were talking about?
yes.
Yeah, let's check out this door. Can we open the door? Is it
Yeah.
unlocked?
Do you want to open it?
Sneaky.
Yeah, let's open this door.
Okay.
Real sneaky, like,
The door's open, no
Quite
problem. There. Just both of them at the same time. You get the doors open and peek into the next room.
I don't like it.
And in the next room are 3 large stone sarcophagi that stand within a dusty crypt. Propped up against each sarcophagi is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail.
So that's the plural form of that word.
There are false columns along the wall that are carved in the image of a spreading oak tree. There are 2 doors. 1 door to the north and 1 door to the north, but to the east or to the right up here.
I mean, we're in deep already. I'm gonna check out one of the doors, and you guys just watch those sarcophagi. Make sure nothing happens with them. Yeah, yeah.
Nyapith is just,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I am going to go to this door
That one?
and listen in.
All right, give me a perception check.
It is a 13.
Okay. You don't hear too much except for the distinct sound of a child crying.
I just opened the door immediately.
Well then, Kaine. While the other folks are making their way in, you open up this door and come on in, and this is going to be quite the shock / non-shock for you. The long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floors of the cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. There is a disheveled woman and a crying, distraught young man at the north end of the cells. And quickly, looking to the other side, you see a familiar face. You see Sildar Hallwinter slouched in the other. And right in front of you are 2 Redbrand ruffians, shocked by your entrance, but very much at the ready. Well, well. Looks like that creepy thing was right. We got some intruders in here. And that's what we're going to end for tonight.
I just say Sildar needs to stop getting caught.
Yeah, Sildar's just not really efficient.
Yeah, not at all.
Poor guy.
That's
I don't
why
know
he
if
got us
that's-
on this mission.
I have ideas and plans. There's a method to the madness, but yeah, it is seeming like Sildar is kind of a punk.
We've saved him twice. Well, sorry,
This
we've saved him
friggin'
once,
guy.
and we will save him
That's true.
twice.
Like,
Wait and
all
see
I
what
want-
happens.
I legitimately see Nyapith just like, should we survive this in the way that I picture it now? Just like standing outside the bars and being like, hey, and like hitting the like morning star in the bars and being like, seriously? Are you kidding me
Again?
with this again? Aren't you some fancy Lord's Alliance? What is this?
I
You know,
just
not training.
I just hope Sildar is caught in every dungeon we go to. Like, Easter eggs, like we just
That's
open
gonna be
up
a
to like
thing.
a jail and he's just there. We're
It's
like,
like,
come
it's
on.
did you guys play Ocarina of Time? And it's when you have to carry the princess out
yeah.
of the whale, but if you fall through one of the holes, she warps back to the one room and just sits down. And you have to carry her out. That's Sildar. Like he's just like,
Yep.
well,
I'm just waiting
Instead
for
of-
like dungeon number 6. Like, you know what? No.
Yep.
No, get out of this yourself.
Instead of treasure, you have to find. He's like the hidden Mickey in each dungeon. You have to find where
Gosh,
Sildar
dang
is
it.
hidden.
Where's
Yeah.
Waldo?
Yeah.
and
Where's Sildar?
he gives us a new recipe every time we find him.
Yeah.
Secret chef.
Ah, I love it. Well, yes, this was. I'm considering part 1 of part 2 of 2 parts of our sort of season / chapter 1 finale. As we go through the Lost Mine of Phandelver / homebrew stuff, kicking into high gear here. There's still a lot. There's still a lot left to go, and I am excited to see what you all are gonna do next.
Busting feels good.
Power Beyond. We bust goblins
busted,
and save
busted.
doors.
No, the other way.
Oh, wait, no. He doesn't speak for the brand.
Well, you are so far chewing ass and kicking names.